another fun and spicy episode of Entertainment Quarter with me, Ayushi Syal. And let's start with the biggest from the entertainment world. Bollywood has found a brand new film in its prestigious 100 crore club. And we're talking about Siddharth Malhotra, Shraddha Kapoor and Ritesh Deshmukh's star, Ek Villain. The star cast of the film was seen basking in the glory of their movie at the success bash of the film. And might we add, it was a rather star-studded event. Take a look. Make way for yet another 100 crore club entrant led by the young brigade of Bollywood. Yes, this time the villains have hit the bullseye by reaching the ultimate success benchmark at the box office. Basking in the glory of their blockbuster film, the cast and crew of Ek Villain gathered to celebrate the success of the film. And Bollywood was in full attendance, rooting for the young guns. Shraddha Kapoor dazzled in a black sparkle Giorgio Armani dress top with Jimmy Choo stilettos. The Ek Villain beauty completed her look with a stylish and chic side-swept ponytail. Though co-star Siddharth Malhotra failed to impress with his dressing style with a predictable blue t-shirt and jeans, he was beaming with enthusiasm and was spotted having a gala time with co-star Ritesh Deshmukh and director Mohit Suri. Joining the bandwagon was Bollywood's newest firecracker, Alia Bhatt, who sizzled in a black Dolce & Gabbana bralette top teamed with a pencil skirt and pink pumps. Also spotted was Sonakshi Sinha, who appeared a little uncomfortable in her ASOS crop top and pencil skirt. Varun Dhawan hit the mark yet again with his casual and stylish avatar. Also present at the party was Ekta's favourite and Siddharth's mentor Karan Johar. Accompanying him were Mahesh Bhatt, Mukesh Bhatt, Huma Qureshi and brother Saqib Salim. Rajkumar Rao and Patra Lekha made a fine couple while Nargis Fakhri seemed quite in her devil element dressed in all black. Now that's what we call a full house. With Sakhi Deshpande in Mumbai, Ayushi Syal for Headlines Today. Mumbai is shining with all things bling courtesy the ongoing India International Jewellery Week. We caught up with the star Shraddha Kapoor at the occasion and she spoke about all things jewels, films and success. Now that's not all, she also packed a surprise that was revealed on the ramp. You just can't miss this one. The beautiful rendition by Shraddha Kapoor truly left the audience mesmerized. While the young beauty might have floored many, a certain someone seems to have taken her in awe. Listen to the diva herself as she unsheaths the secret.
It feels amazing. I owe my life to Mohit Suri, that's all I can say. And I can never thank him enough.
After tasting success, the actor was quizzed about the one important factor that drives films towards success. And well, the lass has crowned the audience with this prestigious honor. The girl sure knows how to keep her fans happy.
अगर किसी को आपकी फिल्म ना पसंद हो, तो बेशक आपकी फिल्म नहीं देखने जाएंगे, तो मैं कहूँगी कि audience poll is the most important one.
The lady who has also raked in a jewelry endorsement deal told us about her personal special something. This one's sure a keepsake we'd like to unearth and behold.
अब तक जो सबसे स्पेशल गिफ्ट मुझे मिली है वो मेरी मम्मी से मिली है. वो एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत हार्ट शेप्ड डायमंड रिंग है और वो मैं मतलब इट्स वेरी वेरी क्लोज टू माई हार्ट. मैं उसे पहनती भी नहीं हूँ, मैंने उसे बस लॉक करके घर पे रखा हुआ है.
Here's hoping that the actor will not just let us in on the precious rock but also some secrets from her newfound starry life. In Mumbai, Ayushi Syal for Headlines Today. And well, If Mumbai is high on bling with the India International Jewelry Week, the capital is getting its dose of high fashion and glamour with the ongoing Couture Week. And with ace designer Sabyasachi Mukherjee doing the opening show, we spotted Rani Mukherjee, one of his ardent patrons, at the gala. While the designer may be suffering from some ill health, he had Rani for moral support, who seemed to be glowing post her marriage. Sabakazi brings you the report.
When designer Sabyasachi showcases his couture, he makes sure one of his muses is around for company. And this time around, it was Mrs. Chopra who played the perfect VIP guest at the opening show of the Couture Week.
And I don't know, when I see Sabya's clothes, I just feel like crying. I just both, I become emotional. And I don't know why, because after you see clothes, I think you'll want to wear them. But with Sabya's clothes, you feel like crying. And I hope that's a good thing. But yeah, also to think that after the models wear them, the clothes will be cut to my size and I can wear them too. So that's a good feeling.
Spotted in the capital with the man whose designs she wore on her wedding day.
Yes, of course. It had to be Sabya. And Sabya was there all the way. Really lucky to have Sabya as my brother, as my friend, as my family. And I'm so lucky to know him, in fact, because he makes such beautiful clothes.
And while Mardani promotional tour is yet to kickstart, Rani has already made up her mind on how she's going to style herself. It's going to be Sabya all the way.
Of course, absolutely. In fact, I was just having a chat with him regarding the clothes that I want to wear for the promotion. So yes, there'll be a lot of Sabya during my promotion.
We may be on board the Sabyasachi Express right here, the India Couture Week in Delhi. And while Sabyasachi Mukherjee may be suffering from ill health, he made sure his show was spectacular. And why not? He also had the company of his muse, that is Rani Mukherjee, who made sure she wasn't playing any Mardani right here in the fashion corridors of the capital. With camera person Siddharth Safaya, I'm Sabakazi for Headlines Today.
Karan Johar revisited the Rahat Fateh Ali Khan track Main Tenu Samjhawa for his recent release Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania. Bollywood's flavor of the season singer Arijit Singh and Bollywood's Pataka Kudi Alia Bhatt gave this hit number 3 different voices and 3 different variations. And now that the film and its music have become extremely successful, let's treat our ears with the variations of this soothing track.
ना तेरे बाजों लगदा जे तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करा इंतजार तेरा.
Alia Bhatt looked absolutely sensuous in this unplugged version of Samjhawa from Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania. Though the song is not an original, Alia did manage to gather everyone's attention and appreciation for her singing talent. The slow romantic song, which was sung in 2 different voices in the film, is a more contemporary version of the original rendition by highly acclaimed Sufi singer Rahat Fateh Ali Khan.
मेरे दिल विच रह के मेरे दिल दा हाल न जाने तेरे बाजों कलियां बह के रोंदे नैन माणे.
The Pakistani maestro composed the soulful track for a Punjabi film in 2010.
For me, it's a beautiful song, irrespective of whoever sings it. And I'm a big fan of Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. But for me, the song just fit into the situation perfectly. So for me, that song was almost tailor-made. I truly believe almost that song was made for my film.
While the original Punjabi track boasts of the old world charm, the Bollywood version has a more contemporary pace, even though the lyrics remain the same in both the numbers.
We recreated the composition, we recreated the singers, the style of singing, the music, the sound production, everything. There's so many things.
And the challenge was to make it commercial, contemporary, because the song is already there in people's heart and mind.
मैं तेनू समझावां कि
Fateh Ali Khan's rendition had the makers of Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania all too excited. So much so that the producer Karan Johar even bought the rights of the song. The song, which features in the film, has been sung by singers Arijit and Shreya Ghoshal. While Alia Bhatt sang for a promotional.
The reservation was always there that it's a very big song, a different song. So we just took her into the studio and said, Alia, just sing it your way. Don't follow any notes. Don't follow anything which the original does. Just sing it the way you would like to sing it. And that's how the idea came about. And when we heard the song, we said we need to shoot a video for this.
Well, original or not, Samjhawa is certainly one of the most romantic and enthralling tunes of our times. With Pooja Jain in Mumbai, Ayushi Syal for Headlines Today. If one diva is using Twitter to wish her arch rival, another is using it to post candid pictures. And on the professional front, Bollywood biggies like Salman Khan and Hrithik Roshan are signing some interesting new projects. More on this in our Bollywood wrap. It would probably have been the most unexpected birthday wish for actor Katrina Kaif. Competitor Deepika Padukone took to the microblogging site Twitter to wish Katrina on her birthday. Yes, the fact that the B-Town beauties are never really bonded in public, and Deepika being Ranbir's ex-flame, the birthday wish surely seems to have caught the attention of many. Deepika's gesture comes amidst reports that the birthday girl Katrina may fly to Corsica to spend the occasion with alleged beau Ranbir, who interestingly is shooting with Deepika for Imtiaz Ali's Tamasha. Finally, Karan Johar has found his hero for the much talked about and troubled film Shuddhi. And it is none other than Salman Khan. The movie, which was tossed around from Hrithik Roshan to Ranveer Singh to Aamir Khan, has finally now been taken up by Salman. According to reports, the news was confirmed by the actor himself at a recent event, saying that he has signed Karan Johar's long-pending ambitious project and will start the shoot soon after Kick. Shuddhi will be Salman's first film as a lead hero, with Karan Johar being the filmmaker. Earlier, he was seen in a special appearance in Johar's bubblegum romance Kuch Kuch Hota Hai about 15 years ago. If reports are to be believed, director and screenwriter Kabir Khan, who is already busy with 2 films, has approached actor Hrithik Roshan with a brand new script. The film is supposed to be a love story with a historical and political backdrop. Hrithik is reportedly quite impressed with the script and has given his consent to the director. Although the female lead has not yet been finalized, the film is scheduled to go on floors in July 2015. And well, she is the queen of selfies. While Heavy Monsoon might have played buzzkill for many, but Sonam Kapoor seems to be having quite some fun. The rain spell made Sonam get into a car for a long drive while also enjoying a hot roasted corn. The actor was seen tweeting her selfie while quite enjoying the monsoon. With Pooja Jain in Mumbai, Ayushi Syal for Headlines Today. Now this one is for all you Bipasha Basu fans out there. The Bong Bombshell is back with yet another film with a favorite filmmaker, Vikram Bhatt. Creature 3D is a monster thriller science fiction film that marks the Bollywood debut of Pakistani mortal-ton actor Imran Abbas Naqvi. Take a look at the promo of this film.
Amazing. वही तो इसकी खासियत है, middle of the forest. आपके होटल की ओपनिंग है. मुझे लगा शायद आपको इस थोड़े बहुत गाने वाले की जरूरत पड़ जाए. I would like to thank all of you for being my first guests and hope you have a wonderful stay with us. This is so beautiful. Thank you, baby, for getting me here.
ये कोई शेर चीता नहीं है, ये वही है.
भी अंदाजा होता तो मैं उन्हें वहाँ कभी नहीं जाने देती।
ये जितना ज्यादा खाएगा इसकी भूख और भी बढ़ेगी।
अब जंगल में सुनाई देगी ना तो सिर्फ चीखे।
How do we get rid of this? हम क्या कर सकते हैं?
कुछ नहीं।
What is this?
नोटिस है, नोटिस।
अगर ये होटल बंद हो गया तो I'm finished. मुझ में लड़ने की ताकत नहीं है।
आप सिर्फ अपनी जान बचाएं और यहाँ से भागें। Just shut this hotel down.
प्रॉब्लम से भागना is not the solution, Ahana. You have to learn to fight.
ये लड़ाई सबसे ज्यादा मेरी है। There is no choice but to fight.
Bollywood's Barbie doll Katrina Kaif turns 30 today. Last year, she sizzled in India's biggest blockbuster Dhoom 3 and will soon be seen in films like Bang Bang with Hrithik Roshan, filmmaker Abhishek Kapoor's Fitoor and Jagga Jasoos with alleged beau Ranbir Kapoor. And reports suggest that Kat is in Corsica to celebrate her big day with Prince Charming. Here's wishing this Bollywood diva a very successful year ahead. And for all you fans out there, here's a special treat for you.
Just chill. My name is Sheila Ki Japani. I'm too sexy for you. मैं तेरे हाथ ना आनी. Touch me, touch me. Oh, zara, zara, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Oh, zara, zara, hold me, hold me, hold me. Oh, zara, zara, oh, oh. Aye, chikni chameli, chupke akeli, phua chadha ke aaye. Aye, chikni chameli, chupke akeli, phua chadha ke aaye. Ni main kamali, kamali, ni main kamali, kamali, ni main kamali, kamali, mere yaar di. Ni main kamali, kamali, ni main kamali, kamali, ni main kamali, kamali, mere yaar di.
While Cheryl Cole tied the knot to her French boyfriend, Beyoncé and Jay-Z are taking counseling sessions to sustain their 6-year-long marriage. This and more in our special segment, Hollywood Wrap.
Singer Beyoncé Knowles and rapper husband Jay-Z have reportedly been undertaking online marriage counseling sessions with a therapist. The couple, currently on their joint On the Run World Tour, is said to be taking counseling sessions on the internet via a video chat program to keep their relationship going strong and steady. The two got married in 2008 and have a 2-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy.
Yes, sir, I'm cut from a different cloth, my texture.
Justin Timberlake, who was performing in New York, had a fan throw her underwear to him on stage excitedly. The gentleman that Justin is, he paused and picked up the piece of lingerie thrown at him without taking offense. The 33-year-old had the best response to his fan when he said,
"This is a MasterCard sponsored event, sweetheart. And this will not get you any more priceless things."
The audience laughed at his funny comment. He then blew the fan a kiss and said, "I love you too."
I fucking love you too.
And nearly 3 months after they met at Cannes, the French Riviera, Cheryl Cole has tied the knot to her French restaurateur boyfriend. 4 years after splitting up from her serially unfaithful first husband, footballer Ashley Cole, the 31-year-old, is ready to make a fresh start.
How the finance speak
someone like a drum to the rhythm. Hear the whistle, kick the ball, the entire world soars like an eagle.
Moving on, pop star Shakira thanks the World Cup for making her meet with the footballer Gerard Piqué, who's the love of her life. The two met when Shakira was promoting her 2010 World Cup anthem Waka Waka for Africa, and they now have an 18-month-old son together. Shakira also stole the show this year as she performed at the FIFA World Cup closing ceremony.
Is it true that you wanna have, then act like you mean it? The whole world is watching.
Garma Khurana, Headlines Today.
Feel it.